Hey, we are live. Gave me a little problem tonight. Did not want me to come on live tonight. Oh, there's 12 people in here. Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Well, I didn't know I'd have people in here waiting. Thank you for waiting on me. Decided to come a few minutes early. Um, yeah, let me see if my notification went out. I think they did. All right. What's up, everybody? Whoever's here. Um, just see Lane Kiffin went to Baton Rouge. I don't know what's up with Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin, what are you doing? Lane Kiffin. All right, glad he's not our coach. What's up, everybody? We'd win more games, but all right. I see 8 people. We could talk about football. We could talk about basketball. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about because there's basketball tomorrow night, and we're down to 4 people. Okay, wow, went from 12 to 4. Okay, everybody just chilling, huh? Okay, all right. Well, if anybody wants to speak up, Michigan State basketball, right? I put out put out a video about Mark Stoops talking about money today. If you guys saw that, if anybody wants to talk, I could talk to myself or just to you guys sitting in here. Uh, oh, one person. Wow. Man, everybody bailed here. Okay, did my notifications not come on? Does anybody see me? If you're watching this back, I had problems getting on. So I just put out a Mark Stoops video, and no. Okay, I don't guess it wants to put my notifications out. Well, I am here. If anybody wants to talk, I see 2 people. Um, yeah, basketball tomorrow night. We are a 5.5 point favorite. So Michigan State is a tough team. We will see if we can hang with them. I put out a video. If you haven't seen that, watching a little film on Michigan State. They play post offense. They do not worry about shooting a lot of threes. They just go inside and push you around, much like Georgetown. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow night. But yeah, I don't have any notifications out, so I don't know what's going on. It took me a second to get on here, and so I hope my notifications went out. I hope people would see me. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay, they did go out. Oh, okay. Well, good. All right. Well, hey, I'm here. If I know it's late for people with Eastern time zone. I know it's like 8:43. But anyway, make sure those are off. Make sure my phone is off. All right. Well, hey, I'll just stand here and talk to people who are watching this back because there's nobody in here. I may erase this if nobody comes in. I put a video out about Mark Stoops talking about NIL and roster retention. And I want you to, it was in his press conference. Go back and watch the video. I just put on about 3 minutes of him talking about money. And yeah, he's asking for money basically. There's no guaranteed money. He is talking about how he needs money to retain players. So, of course we do. Yeah, we need money for NIL. And so it was very interesting. If you haven't seen that video, I just put it out today, this afternoon. Go back and watch just that little. Well, I draw it out. We stop and listen to what he says, but uh, yeah, it's about money and NIL. And yes, you have to retain. We will lose people if we don't pay them the money. A la Cutter Bowley, just go down a roster. Rodriguez, I mean, tight ends and running backs. I mean, so anyway, one person has come in. Hey, whoever's here, speak up. I'm just waiting for someone to get here. I'm talking to myself for people who are watching this back. Yes, that was a very telling interview. Mark Stoops didn't say a lot, but what he did say was very interesting about NIL and money. Uh, so we'll see how much he gets for next year. That remains to be seen. Uh, oh, everybody's coming in now. Okay, my notifications. Yeah, I came on a few minutes early. Come on in, everybody. As I've been talking to myself for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Uh, Michigan State tomorrow night in basketball. Right, I put a video out, a little film study how they beat Arkansas. Arkansas shot a bunch of threes and it did not work because they didn't hit enough of them. And Michigan State just bullies you around and runs a post offense and just goes to the basket. And so they run a post offense. And you will see that if you watch my video, that it will not be an easy game. It will be if we can make shots, but if Arkansas couldn't, they were 7 for 28 on threes. So, yeah, it wasn't good enough. So we will see how that goes tomorrow at 5:30 Central. That's early, 6:30 Eastern. Man, 5:30. Man. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you too, man. You're the first person to speak up, brother. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes for people who are watching this back. Sorry, it took me a while to get some people in here. I know it's late if you're on the Eastern time zone. I was sitting here talking about basketball. There's a lot of football news going on, a lot of basketball, so much stuff going on. James Franklin got hired at Virginia Tech. Lane Kiffin went to Baton Rouge, which I don't know why you would do that. Why would you do that when you're about ready to go to playoffs with your football team? Lane Kiffin, man, what's up with him? I like him. He's a funny dude, but man, yeah. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on. We played Vanderbilt. Yeah, so Vanderbilt, that's we lost 20-13 last year. We lost by 7. So bet the 9.5. I already bet it. Hey, WKRP, yeah, I'm a night owl. Yes, I am, because the way I work is yes. So we're 24-hour shifts are weird. All right, Curtis is here. We can win Saturday. Sure we can. We our defensive alignment versus him worked last year. So yeah, just they're going to move the pocket. You're going to see him. He's going to roll left and right, east and west. They move. He takes it and he rolls left and he rolls right, and then he makes a move. He either throws it, hands it off, whatever. He runs it. He's really good. There's nobody better than him at running as a running quarterback that I see this year. So yes, we must contain him and just score a bunch of damn points. Then we shall see. I was watching on television a device. Oh yes. Well, I will do the game. I think it's right. It's Saturday night now. So yes, I will do the game right here. So come on 30 minutes before the game. We'll do a little pregame, and then we will watch the party of the game. You can watch it. We'll chat in here. But yeah, we should do good. Mosier, he was right about Tennessee Tech. Yeah, I knew that was an easy call. Come on, man. When you're outweighed on a defensive and offensive line by more than 50 pounds, you're probably going to get beat. Yeah, that was too easy of a call, man. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I won money on that. So, yeah, I bet the 21.5. But no, that was a good game. Cutter Bowley ran over somebody. I like that. But yeah, I knew come on, man. OVC team. But next 2 games, we'll see what happens. We need to win one of the next 2. We need to win that basketball game tomorrow night. Then there's a basketball game Friday night too. And then football. So yeah, Alabama got beat. Yes, they did. They didn't expect to get beat, but they did. And then the holder tried to blame it on, or the kicker tried to blame it on the holder for the high snap, but it wasn't the holder's fault. I saw that. Yeah. No, you just missed the kick, dude. That happens, man. Texas A&M should have got beat. I mean, how did they come back and went? Look, man, SEC is just the best league of football. Anybody can beat anybody. Arkansas, anybody can beat anybody in this league. There's no, even the teams at the bottom can kick your ass on a bad night. So, Lane at LSU. Yeah, man, why would he do that, WKRP? Why would Lane Kiffin fly to Baton Rouge to look around? Like you've never been to Baton Rouge. Okay, man, you could get on Google Earth and look at whatever. And look, if it's Baton Rouge, man, why would you do that when you're about ready to go to the playoffs, man? I don't know about that guy, man. It says a lot, dude. Come on. Wait till the season's over. Damn. You're getting ready to play Mississippi State. You're getting ready to probably go to the damn playoffs. Man, I don't know about that guy. I really don't. A bowl is in reach. Yes, it is, Curtis. We need to win one of them. I'll take both of them. I definitely like us against Louisville. Yeah, they're got a little bit of turmoil going on in their locker room. Their quarterback is rebelling against the rest of the team. So, yeah, I mean, Cutter Bowley is the key. Keep playing good. I mean, keep learning offense. Keep going. I put out a video about Mark Stoops tonight, guys. If you have not seen my Mark Stoops video on NIL, he spoke about NIL. Listen to what he says today. I did a little 3-minute clip that I made of it. We break down what he says. He doesn't say a lot, but what he says is really, really telling. about how much money he's begging them to give him money for a football because he knows he's going to lose some players. So we'll see how that goes. Wildcat highlights. Hey, thank you, brother. Put on today talking about NIL situation. Yeah, Stoops needs money, and he needs money. And I said, if it's a need, then you don't have it. Mark Pope doesn't need money. Mark Pope never asked for money because he doesn't need money because he already got it. He knows he can sign Stokes, Collins. Poor Mark Stoops has got to sit there and freaking, please give me some money so I can keep the players I got. I mean, it's just ridiculous, guys. I mean, to me, it doesn't surprise me, but yeah. Baton Rouge, Starkville, yes, WKRP. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand Lane Kiffin, but look, it's not me. I figured he'd wait till the season was over. I mean, damn. But whatever. I mean, he's Lane Kiffin. He does this crap all the time, man. I mean, these MO. That's why I didn't like our former offensive coordinator. What's his name? Coach of Jacksonville, Liam Cohen. I don't like that guy at all because he's a liar. These guys just lie to get money. Just lie. I mean, damn. I mean, yeah. Supposedly, Ole Miss. If you watch Sports Talk, Jay did a chat. Ole Miss gave an ultimatum. They want to know right now before the game Saturday: are you staying here or not? I don't know if they'll get an answer, but I'm glad that's not us. Yeah. So. Anyway, James Franklin got hired at Virginia Tech. Well, that was a good hire for Virginia Tech. Curtis, could you imagine we went out a ball game? Oh, well, look, man, if we get 6-6, everybody look, you got to remember at KSR, all these SEC podcasts, 3-9, all these SEC Unfiltered, Josh Pay, SEC Good Old Boy podcast, all of them. These are the experts now. These are the guys that know. You don't know shit. You guys, we're just fans. We don't know shit. They know everything. We're only going to go 3-9, probably maybe 2-10. Most of them didn't know if we could beat Toledo. So yeah, we wasn't going to win any SEC games. I just laughed my ass off because these good old boys, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But that's all right. And our own guys fell for it. Our own media. That's what gets me, man. Now I will say our media did help Mark Stoops out today. KSR did help him out by throwing him a softball question about NIL. So. I did enjoy them doing that. Maybe they'll come. Maybe they'll get behind Stoops. WKRP Stoops lining up the 5 stars. Yeah, no, we ain't got any 5 stars, man. If we can get some 4 stars, I mean, we got I think we got 4 stars and 8 3 stars right now. So yeah, we got too many. Look, Mark Stoops is having to. You can see it. Go watch the video. You saw what he said. He wants and needs money. That's the 2 key words. He wants money and he needs money. Like I said, if you don't have it, then it's a need, right? If you already had it, you don't need it. But no, he's having to say, listen, I need money to keep the guys I got. You don't think people are going to come after our players? No, I'm not, and not even Cutter Ball. I'm talking about other people. You don't think they want to come out to Rodriguez, the tight end? I could say their name. You don't think I could go down the lineup. They could go after Jason Patterson, or running back. Come on. There's plenty of people they can go after. Henry Boyer, tight end. I could go. So yeah, he's saying, please give me some money. Be running back. Yes, Dowdell's supposedly going to stay, but and Patterson, that'd be 2 good guys. Patterson's a good back. So yeah. Hey, Thomas, they want to support him financially. Or they need to. Yes, they do need to. I mean, but they're not. I don't think they're gonna, man. I mean, I just don't see it, guys. I'm waiting. I said on that video, I know we can't keep up with Alabama and Tech. I wonder how close we are with Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Arkansas. Wonder how close we are to them. Unless they release the numbers, you're probably not going to know. Yes, and so yeah. And if you miss on a player, it costs you. And we missed on Tennessee. Everybody misses on players. Lane Kiffin was talking about missing on some players. Tennessee missed on Boo Carter. They let him go today. So yeah, we missed on a couple players, and it cost us. Jake, what's up, brother? To Matt Jones, but I didn't statement claiming that Stoops was. Oh yeah. That was dumb. Well, that's because they don't know football. They don't know football. It comes down to. I said we would go 6-6. Do I know? I know a little. I've been 59 years. I've been watching football since I was 8, 9. Okay, I know a little. I knew that Cutter Boley would eventually come around. I knew that Bush Hamden's offense would eventually click. It had that, but Boley had to get on the field. He had to get time behind center. The only way you're going to learn to play in the NFL or college Division One is to play, and that means you're not going to walk out there and just start lighting it up. Not in the SEC. So I knew I had faith in the process, and Stoops is a good coach. I mean, come on, guys. Of course, he's not going to go 3-9 and all that shit. They bought into all that bullshit that the good old boy Feinbaumer said. Yeah, everybody bought into it. So congratulations, you were wrong. Yeah, we'll accept your apology. Now he has to win one more game. I mean, I think even if he goes 5-7, they're still going to keep him. Look, we have a good nucleus of young players, and that's what they were talking about today. And the media did today finally say some positive things in that press conference. Finally, hey, welcome aboard. We've been here all year waiting for KSR you get here and all the local Kentucky media. Welcome aboard. Yeah, jump on the train and let's try and win 2 damn games. All right, let's root for the guy. Did you see Wisconsin? They were going to fire their coach, but they said, you know what? We like the guy. So instead of giving him, he had like a $10 million buyout. They said, we're going to keep him and buy him $10 million worth of players. That's what you do to Mark Stoops is you keep him and you try to buy him players because he's a good coach. Everyone forgets Cutter is a freshman. Exactly, Curtis. I kept saying all year, man. And Bush Hamdan didn't know what he was doing. And you listen, I just listened to that shit. I just shook my head. That's why at the very beginning of the year, guys, in the summer, if you have not seen my Mark Stoops funeral video, I did a funeral for Mark Stoops in June, and it was my most watched video. I think it's got the most watched long format video. I did a funeral for Mark Stoops because they already had him dead and buried. And I said, well, hold on a second. Let's play the games before we start killing the guy and burying him. Well, Mark Stoops is about to get up and walk out of the damn casket and walk out of the funeral home because he ain't dead yet. So Carter could be an incredible wide receiver if he's healthy. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna play. Saturday's a hard game, guys, but they're coming off of a bye, and they're Tennessee's next. Maybe Cutter needs to have a good game. Same thing. We got to score points. We got to keep doing it. Their defensive line is really good. So look, they're going to do what they do. Pavia is going to have the ball in his hands, and he's deadly. And yeah, we need to put some points up better every game. Yes, Cutter has been getting better every game. Yes, he has. That's what it takes. Playing. He like I said, Jeff McCurl said he can make sideline throws now. He couldn't make sideline throws against Texas. We had to try to run the ball and throw the tight end because that's all he could get. Then once he learned digest more and more of the playbook, now we don't have to throw the tight end so much. So yeah, throw the receiver. So Bush Hamdan had to figure out what the kid could do and what he couldn't do, and it takes time. We're not in the ACC. No offense to the ACC here. You're playing Texas. Ole Miss. Georgia, that's a learning right there. But anyway, hopefully we will win one of these games, if not both, and then we can put all this to bed, and then they'll go after them again next year, and then we'll go through this again, and yeah, okay. So, but no, Cutter Boley is the key. Wildcat, hopefully Boley can get Boo Carter to come here. Well, if they're friends, I don't know, man. Is he a troublemaker? I don't know what's up. I don't know if he should come here or not. If he's a troublemaker, I don't want him. They're going to bring back Bush Hamdan, and you're going to bring back Brad White. And that's why I keep telling people, you lose Mark Stoops, you lose Brad White. Who the hell is a better defensive coach right now than him? He's one of the best defensive coaches in this league, defensive coordinators. You're going to lose him too? And you're going to blow this whole thing up to bring in to hope that they can build it back better, spending at least the same amount of money you're going to spend? No, I think it would be way worse if we blew up the bridge right now. We almost got the bridge. We're building the bridge here. Do you want to blow the bridge up, or do you want to keep trying to build it? That's the question. So, hey, Big Blue Productions, what's up, man? Cutter, a good receiver. Yeah, we do. We do. We got to get him a couple good receivers because Kendrick Law is hard to replace. Stellato is his backup, and Stellato will play next year, but yeah, we got to go to the portal, but it costs money. You want good receivers? If you haven't watched if you're just getting here, I put a video on a couple hours ago, Mark Stoops' press conference. He talks about NIL. He's sitting there basically begging for money, saying, So go back and watch my video I just posted about Mark Stoops and NIL and rev share and all that, and listen to what he says. It's not what he, well, it's what he says. He doesn't say a lot, but it's very telling what he says. Yeah, we got to have money to retain the people we have, or we are going to lose people on defense and offense. We'll lose Rodriguez, the tight end. We could lose people on defense. Yeah, Marquise Humphrey Grace is going to be back. Yeah, we got to pay these people. So now you got to pay your team you got left, and then you got to go in the portal and get new players to go along with your high school players. So it just makes it really difficult. And that's what Mark Stoops kind of hit on. And then I kind of paraphrase some stuff if you want to watch that video. Hey, Derek, what's up, brother? Curtis, don't forget the offense will have to replace the whole offensive line. Guys, that's going to be hard. Wilberley's trying to gain weight. They didn't talk about that on not today's, but yeah, I think they were talking about that over the weekend. Yeah, we're going to need a whole. You know how much that's going to cost? Yeah, I mean, here we go. How much money are we going to spend? Are we going to spend $22 million on basketball again? Because if we are, guys, we ain't going to be able to spend money on football. That's just the way it is. I mean, we're not Texas A&M. We're not Alabama. We don't have unlimited money here. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully we can get a plan in place and try and get some players. Look, it is what it is, as Mark Stoops says. And go back and watch the video I just posted at this press conference. And, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about, Curtis. A lot to replace a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's going to cost a lot of money. Are you going to spend it? I just don't know that we are. I don't know that we are. I don't know if we can. Like I said, what are we trying to do in football? What are we trying to do in basketball? I know what the plan is in basketball, but I sure as the heck don't know I don't know what the plan is in football. And nobody's saying that, the athletic director, Mitch Barnhart's not saying what the plan is in football. And I'm not going to show you I'm not going to show you the numbers. Okay, well then how are we supposed to know? Come on. I don't know what the plan is. More pressure on Mark Pope. Yeah, there is. Let me tell you what. I broke down Michigan State tomorrow night. Let me tell you what, guys. Michigan State beat Arkansas, and I put that video on yesterday. We broke down film on how they play. Look, they don't look for threes. They hit you. They play a post offense. They put it in the post. They run you. They want to hit twos, and they want to go to the basket, and they are very physical. And Garrison and Diabate and who's our Moreno. Those three guys they're gonna get hit. Diabate, I'm not worried about. Garrison and Moreno. Moreno's a freshman. Doesn't sound like Jalen Lowe's going to come back, guys. So, yeah, basketball, Mark Pope's got a lot of pressure on him. And so he said some real weird shit about the Louisville game. I don't know what his problem is, but he better pull his head up his ass to start winning. Because this team we play tomorrow night, yeah, they're a 5-point favorite. They don't hit a lot of threes. Arkansas took 28 threes and still lost to them, okay? Because the points in the paint, I think in that video I said was 48 to 20 something. They scored 48 points in the paint against Arkansas. That's how they beat them. They pass out of the post and they just they'll pass up an open three to go to the basket. Okay, so they play old school. So, hey, yeah, these guys work cut out for him. What's up, Blue Luke? Man, what's up, brother? Look, Runs, let's play 2 more games and worry about next year. Yeah, I agree with you. Curtis, 1 point guard. Well, no, I mean, we got Jasper Johnson. He's just a freshman. Yeah, remember Jasper Johnson's a 5-star. So we got 3-point guards, really. He can play the point. It's just going to take him a while to learn. But, yeah, sounds to me like Jalen Lowe. Jalen Lowe ain't coming back, guys. Why would you try and play hurt? I don't think he's going to come back. So tomorrow night's game, hey, we got to play tough defense. So we're going to find out how good we are. Curtis Mosier, our defense is a disappointment. A little bit so far. Yeah, Georgetown thumped us. Look, I'm confident Mark Pope has worked on Michigan State's zone offense because they look to pound it inside. They're like playing 1998 style, a Big Ten style of, yeah, we'll take 14 or 15 threes, but we're going to get easy twos. They go for easy twos. They don't make mistakes in transition defense, I noticed. Arkansas ran some, but they couldn't get down the floor. So these guys, they're going to give us issues. So we'll see what happens. Our strength. Yes, defense is supposed to be our strength. Well, it is when we play Nicholls State, but let's see tomorrow night. We'll see. Our center, our center out. Is somebody out that I don't know about? Who's out, Curtis? I didn't know what you were talking about. Oh, you mean Quaidance? Well, yeah, Quaidance ain't gonna come back. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, when he comes back, it's gonna take him a while. They're talking about Christmas, and yeah, I mean, look, he's gonna be there for March, February. Uh, yes, Quaidance. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need him, but by that time, if we have a bunch of losses, I mean, that don't help us. So we'll find out. WKRP Chandler would rather play help defense. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Chandler. He plays hard, but yeah, sometimes he gets out of position, he gets beat. So yeah, we need to shoot the ball well tomorrow night. Okay, we need to hit some threes. Uh, Arkansas was 7 of 28, and that wasn't good enough. So yeah, we can't shoot. We got to hit 30. We need to hit 33, 36% from three, and we should be good. But I don't know. They try to jack up threes, and I don't know if jacking up threes will be the answer. So we shall see. So anyway, and then yeah, football. Everybody else, 13 people in here. Hey, I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. Welcome. We're just sitting here talking. Do you think Moreno should start over Garrison? You know what, Derek? I'm getting to the point where I think he should. I mean, look, I know we got Quaintance coming back. Garrison's supposed to be more experienced, but I really like Moreno, to be honest with you. I think they should share the time. I think it's pretty much getting to be equal time with them. Ain't playing like he did last year. Oh yeah, Oway. I don't look, guys. I can't figure Oway out. Man, his body language and I don't know what I don't like. I said he doesn't look like he wants to be out there. He looks so I don't get it. I mean, look, man, you're about to go to the NBA. What's the come on, man, pick it up, dude. So yeah, Oway has to start playing better. And this game right here is going to be a game. They're going to look. They're going to hit him. They're going to get physical with him. They ain't going to let him go to the basket. These teams are not letting him go to the basket anymore. They're making him shoot threes. And so I don't know, guys. We'll see. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's having fun. That's correct, Curtis, on Otega Oway. He does not look like he's having fun. And I'm not having fun watching him. I can tell you that. WKRP Jelovic should play. Now that's what I saw a headline on KSR that Mark Pope says he wants to get Jelovic in there more. Oh, and he thinks Jelovic can play point guard, so be a backup point guard. I don't know. Is that what it said? I think did I read that right? Backup point guard. Anyway, I think I did. But yeah, Jelovic should play because he's just, look, he's been playing in Europe and he's a skilled dude. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, these Michigan State boys. Go back and watch the video I put yesterday of them playing Arkansas. They're looking to go to the basket and hit you and pass under the post. They pass up open threes to go to the basket. That just blows my. I'm like, what style of play are we playing here? But it worked. I mean, Arkansas came out to guard the three. They just blew right past them. These guys, look, they slipped to the basket. That's what Georgetown killed us on. We're getting ready to see how good of a coach Mark Pope is because this team is going to go to the basket, roll to the basket, slip to the basket. They pass out of the post. They'll throw it under the basket, and a guy will pass it right back to somebody that's trailing and coming in, into the lane. So look, Mark Pope's we're going to have to figure this out. If we're not going to play zone on these guys, then you better man up because some people's getting ready to get bodied. And I'm worried about this game. I think BC from Loyal BBN is worried about that game. Me and him were kind of talking about that game the other night. This is not going to be an easy game. I know we're a 5-point favorite, but man, we got to shoot. We got to shoot lights out a little bit better. What do you think about Curtis Louisville game? Yeah, in football, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think we could beat Louisville. I mean, look, I watched now I did go back and watch some of the last game that they lost to Clemson. I'm like, these guys ain't all that. What the, look, Cutter Boley is the key to these two games. I know everybody's talking about Diego Pavia, but Cutter Boley can have a breakout. He can make a statement right now in Nashville. Yeah, everybody's looking Pavia and Pavia. Well, let's see what Boley can do. Let's see what Harley Gilmore caught a touchdown, guys. I missed it. I went back and saw. I couldn't watch the game. I saw how Harley Gilmore caught a touchdown. I was like, man, oh man, Harley Gilmore. When Harley Gilmore starts catching touchdowns, look out. WKRP preseason should enforce on games this season. Well, I hope so. Player of the year. Oh, you're talking about Oway. Oh, well, right now he just needs to start playing. He needs to play team basketball and get his head in the game. Right now, Oweh's head is not in the game. I have no idea what he's doing out there. And Michigan State's not going to let him go to the basket. They're going to put him on his ass. So he better get ready. Yeah, if he stands out there and jacks up threes and we miss him, we're going to be in trouble. Because if I was Tom Izzo, I'd be like, hey man, let that dude hit. Let him shoot some. Let him take some threes. See if he can hit them. Teams will pick on him NIL money. Well, I mean, look, Curtis, he's already getting paid, but yeah, he's supposed to go to the NBA, and the NBA is not going to take you when you play that bad. I mean, well, they might, but yeah, I mean, look, Oweh just needs to come around. Whatever's bothering him, maybe they can find out what it is. He might just be tired, going through the NBA workouts and thinking about the NBA. Maybe he's just got too much. He needs to clear his head and start playing basketball with the other guys. And look, it's early. It's November. If we're playing like this at Christmas, then you can get worried. Once we go through Gonzaga, Indiana, North Carolina, we're going to find out what we're made of, okay? When we get through these next couple weeks. The time we get to Christmas, you're going to find out. St. John's. Look, the teams we play are good. So, yeah. Friday night, we play Loyola of Maryland. I may do that game. I don't know if I will or not because I don't think very many people will come here and watch it, but I might do that. Jared, what's up, brother? Louisville has a lot of penalties. Oh, good. Their quarterback is turning on their team. Their quarterback's mouthing off about. I think the team doesn't like him, and he doesn't like. There's culture issues, and so yeah. Our defense. Look, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Keep getting better on defense. I don't know. I don't know who's going to play cornerback. So if Waller plays or not, it sounds to me like Waller might not play the rest of the year. I wish he could play these last two games. But yeah, Pavia, look, like I said, guys, he's gonna roll left and he's gonna roll right. They move that pocket left to right, and they make you adjust to what they're doing. He might run the ball, he might hand the ball off, he might throw the ball. He is really good at what he does. But I think our guys, Sam Green is hurt, so Cam Olds from Kent State, who is pretty fast, is going to have a good people like him, the Rayner, Steven Souls. This is a linebacker. I hope Afari plays. I haven't heard that he's not playing. This is a game where the linebackers, because you're playing 4 linebackers and 4 defensive backs, need to have a game and tackle him. Because if you don't get him, man, he's hard to bring down. So we shall see. Did Auburn get beat by Houston? I don't know, but Auburn is awful in basketball. If they didn't, they almost got beat by the first team they played, some little team. I would say Houston probably beat them. Yes, they did, Derek said. Yeah, look, Houston's Final Four team. Auburn, yeah, guys, they haven't looked good. So I think they're going to spend their money on football. Florida thought that. Can you guys believe that Lane Kiffin flew to Baton Rouge? I still can't. Why would you do that when you're getting ready to play in an Egg Bowl? And I was stationed. I was in Starkville. Well, I was in Columbus. I was stationed in Columbus, Mississippi for about 4 years. So I got in on the Ole Miss, Mississippi State rivalry. I don't know why Lane Kiffin would do something like that and fly on a private jet to Baton Rouge when you're about to go to the playoffs. Like I said, I don't know where Lane Kiffin. That's selfish. Yeah, I mean he does that every time, everywhere he goes. I would never hire him. If I was LSU, I wouldn't hire him. I was talking about Liam Cohen. Liam Cohen had that lie disease. Liam Cohen's the guy that messed us up really bad. Okay, by leaving twice. Curtis, a lot of players that play. Yes, we got a lot of good young players in football. So if you haven't watched my Mark Stoops video, I just posted a couple hours ago from his press conference where he talks about NIL and player retention and how we need money to keep these players because people are going to come after these young guys. I could sit here and go down the wide receiver rosters. Everybody, they're going to go after him. Quisenberry played in that game, by the way. If you saw that, Quisenberry actually had a catch. But yeah, DJ Miller. You don't think, Cam Miller. People are going to come after Rodriguez, the tight end. I mean, look. We need to keep what we got, but we're going to have to rebuild our whole offensive line, guys. So yeah, I don't know. So we need money. We need money to keep what we got. and then we got to get some more players. So let's see. Virginia Tech, yeah, I hired James Franklin. Derek, yes, I did. That's a good hire. I mean, look, James Franklin's a good coach, man. Just because he couldn't beat Ohio State, I mean, he beat everybody else. But yeah, that's a good hire. That means that Shane Beamer doesn't go home to Virginia Tech. So I don't know where he's going. Yes, and the defensive line too, Curtis. Right, both lines. So now, we're gonna have to spend. Look, you got to spend money on football. Basketball's 13 players, but football is 85 plus players. You got to have backups. People are going to get hurt. It's a physical game. You can't. I see. You can't half-ass do football. I just don't see how you can do it. But we did it this year. We half-ass did it this year, and it turned out. And so far, it's okay. But you can't half-ass do that every year and expect to keep a coach. I mean, who the hell would come here? But anyway, we're losing Hardaway. We're losing a couple people. Alex Safari, that's a bad one to lose. I mean, look, there's some good backups on defense, but yeah, we need more people. We need more people. Yeah, Sam Green will be back. Antoine Smith, Steven Souls will be back. So we got some decent people, but yeah, and defensive backfield, we got some people. Addison, Nichols will be back. Quaysheen Scott will be back. Cam Dooley. So yeah, we got some good players. We just got a couple of defensive linemen. I think Josiah Hayes will be back. Gerard Smith, Khalil Saunders. Well, we need more. So yeah, we need to spend this. So yeah, if you haven't watched my March Stoops, we break it down. He doesn't say a lot, but what he says is, "I need money." So yeah. Humphrey Grace is back. Yeah. Well, if he doesn't leave, that's a guy I'm worried about. Somebody plucking. Wildcat highlights. We need to keep Tavian Gasson. Yeah, we do. He's good. A lot of people, man, if you look at the roster, but don't think that other teams are, like we said, other teams are going to come through here. So yeah, pay the people. So man, this is a business, guys. This is like owning a multi-million-dollar corporation. This is like owning a major league. It's a major league team. You got to keep the players you got, then go out and get new players and high school players. We got too many three-star players right now. I think we have like 4 stars and 8 3-stars. And we just picked a player that wasn't even with no stars. So yeah, we need some 4-star players. I know we're not going to get any 5 stars, but let's get some 4-star players if we can. We keep the best we can. Yeah, that's what Mark Stoops says in his prayer. I'm doing all I can. He's doing all. And what the hell? What do you want? People that bragged on him it just irritated me the whole year, even before the year started. I mean, what do you want? I mean, the guy. You're not going to give him the money to buy the players. I mean, I just don't get it, guys. Hopefully, we win one of these 2 games, if not both, and we put that to bed. And yeah, we go to a bowl, and I don't even care what bowl we go to. Let's just go to a bowl and win one. But no, I think we have a good system in place. Like Mark Stoops is trying to say it. We got some good players. As if you're just getting here, we're building a bridge. Okay. The bridge is that. Do you want to blow the bridge up and start all over, or do you want to keep trying to build it? Obviously, I think Mitch Barnhart wants to keep trying to build the bridge. But yeah, Curtis, Mark Stoops, a Walmart team. Yeah, I said that. He's a Walmart. It's a Walmart team. It's a great value team. I think that's their off-brand there. I mean, you just can't. You're going up against Texas, Georgia, Tennessee. Come on, man. You're sitting here wanting to fire him to do what? Bring in a guy and don't give the next guy any money either, thinking you're going to get a different result? No, it's going to be the same result. I mean, come on, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, and he's winning. Yeah, look for those guys. Look for those kids not to quit. You don't know how, man. I mean, that's huge. Not to get them to quit after all the shit that was said about them, and that's what made me mad with KSR and some other Kentucky media is sitting there dogging out Mark Stoops and just, at the beginning going on other podcasts and dogging them out. I didn't like that. I still don't like it. Now they sort of turned it around today and they gave him some softball questions. So maybe they'll get on his side here for a little while. Stop listening to the damn SEC network and damn Paul Finebaumers. The good old boys on the SEC podcast. Look, we're not in the good old boy network. And that's what Ole Miss is finding out tonight, guys. Ole Miss is finding out right now. They're not in the good old boy network. Lane Kiffin's going to leave. And once he does, you ain't in it anymore. You're going to be outside of the club just like we are. And you're going to be out there with us in Vanderbilt, South Carolina, and all those people that think they're in, but not. So, yeah, Ole Miss is about to get a rude awakening because they're going to have to get another coach, and they're getting ready to go to playoffs. Which Lane Kiffin, man, I don't get it. They're Curtis. I think that's why they're playing so good. They don't want him gone. Well, he's leaving. I don't think he cares. Lane Kiffin cares about Lane Kiffin. I will say I like the guy. And he's funny, and I like all the stuff he says. And he's a nice guy. He was on Theo Vaughn's podcast. I watched that just to see. He seems like a guy you want to hang out with. But man, you can't do that to your team, guys. You're going to get on a plane and go to Baton Rouge I couldn't do that to my team. That shows me what kind of man you are right there. That I'm so selfish. I don't really give a damn about anything except for me. That's what that says to me. So don't quit like Lane. Yeah, WKRP. Mark Stoops. Yeah, look, we got a good coach, guys. I mean, with Brad White, look, we got some good coaches. I hate to break it to all the people who, even Bush Hamden is you look at Bush Hamden where he's been. Okay, he didn't just roll up out of here from Murray State. Okay, he was at Missouri when Missouri was really good, and he was at Atlanta Falcons one year. He's been in a couple SEC schools. Bush Hamden knows what he's doing. It just took Cutter Boley a while to pick this up. And so, yes, Cutter Boley will not leave, and that's the key. I think a lot of people will stay because Cutter Boley will stay. So that's the deal. But you got to pay them. They're not playing for Kentucky, Ole Miss. This is what Lane Kiffin did say one thing that he was right about earlier in the year. Kids are not playing for your school because you're Ole Miss, Kentucky, Alabama. They're playing for your school because you paid them. That's why they're paying. That's why they're playing for us, because we paid them. So it's a whole different world out there. Curtis, just in the hardest conference. We are in the hardest conference. Now, I think Ohio State might be the best team in the country, but yeah, no, the SEC is the best conference, top to bottom, and it's not even freaking close. Yeah, I don't want to hear about it. I hope Dane Key had a nice year at Nebraska. Yeah, whatever bowl they'll be in. He wanted money, and he wasn't going to get it. And I get it, and so did Barron Brown. I hope he had a good year too. Maybe we can play Nebraska. Who are we playing? We're supposed to play. Did somebody say we're playing? I saw projections. We're playing in Texas. Somebody asked in the Texas Bowl. I think we're playing Memphis or something. Oh, no, we're playing Cincinnati. The projection is we're playing Cincinnati in the Texas, whatever the hell the Texas Bowl is. Lane Kiffin is Bobby Petrino. Man, he's worse than Bobby Petrino. He does this shit he did it in the NFL. He did it at Tennessee. He did it he just continually does the same thing over and over and over. I would not hire that guy. If you're LSU, what are you doing? You're only going to have him until Florida's probably going to offer him more than LSU. So, and then people talking about getting rid of Tennessee. Why would Tennessee get rid of their coach? That's ridiculous. I think LSU and Lane Kiffin is a good fit. One bad season and he's gone. Well, they'll have to give him more. They'll pay him so much money. They'll have to give him a bunch of seasons. But Josh Heupel, people that want Josh Heupel gone in Tennessee are just stupid. That's a hell of a coach right there. You're not going to fire that guy for not going to the playoffs. This is going to have to stop firing your coach every time he has one or two bad years. When you're in the Big Ten or the SEC, you're going to be firing your coach all the time. So I don't know who Florida will get. Lane Kiffin. Yeah, and it didn't work out. No, it did not. I don't even remember what his record was at Tennessee, but they did not take kindly to his attitude. He had to get the hell out of Knoxville because they did not take kindly to him and his antics. I don't think Tennessee people want that shit. They just want to win, kind of like we are in basketball. Just shut the hell up and win. So he did not do well there. But no, like I said, I like Lane Kiffin, but man, I certainly don't understand what he's doing. Big Blue Breakdown. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Big week for Kentucky basketball and football. I agree. Do something special this weekend. I think so, Jackson. I think so. I don't know if we'll beat Vandy. Look, guys, beating Vandy in Nashville, that's a tall order. We'll see. Basketball tomorrow night. You guys, that's not going to be an easy game. I know we're a 5-point favorite, but yeah, those guys play rough and they play to hit you. And so Garrison's going to get hit. Moreno's going to get hit. We don't get Diabate. I'm not worried about. You think Lane Kiffin coaches Ole Miss next year? Doesn't look like Curse. I mean, why would you? I mean, no, no. Supposedly they gave him an ultimatum. Sports Talk Jay said that they told him they want to know right now. Uh, before this weekend's Mississippi State game, are you staying or not? I don't know if he'll give an answer. To be honest with you, I don't know. Jackson, one thing I like about our matchup is shoot 21% from three and 67. Well, they can't shoot. Yeah, no, they cannot hit threes. But if you watch my video, they will pass up open threes. They only want to take about 15. They will pass up to go to the basket. They run a post offense, and they will go to the basket. Is that Randy? Randy, what's going on, man? Randy, Georgia, just playing better all the time. Randy's here from that Effing Dogs podcast. And I was just thinking about you, Randy, when Georgia had that good game against Texas. I was like, wow, man, they're starting to play well. But no, Jackson, we'll see about Michigan State. I mean, they don't shoot the ball well from three, but they're very efficient at twos. They outscored Arkansas in the paint 48-26 or something like that. So, yeah, they want to go to the basket, and they will pass into the post and out of the post. And, yes, they love the post. So, WKRP, Raiders, Volunteers, Trojans, Rebels, Lane Kiffin. Oh, yeah, Randy, we're talking about Lane Kiffin going to Baton Rouge today, Randy. Why would you do that? Oh, man. You guys are so lucky you got Kirby Smart, man. Don't fire that guy. Lane Kiffin, what are you doing? Be ramping up, and they're playing well. Yeah, Georgia, it's time right now, Randy. This is the time. This is like basketball. It's March now. We're getting ready to go to the tournament. It's time to peak, and Georgia's peaking in football. Yeah, they played very well. Curtis, I think we win Saturday. Well, I hope we do. Trouble with our defense. Yeah, I mean, look, I like our 3-4 alignment against a running. It's to stop the run and a running quarterback. So we're going to find out. Like I said, this is a linebacker game. Linebackers will have a first shot at Pavia. So we need Afari if he play. I think he's going to play. Steven Souls, Rayner, whoever, Cam Olds. We need to tackle, and the linebackers and safeties are going to have to tackle well. Our football team is peaking, WKRP. Well, they are right now. Randy, our quarterback's playing well. Yeah, I think he's a top 5 in completion percentage. So, yeah, our quarterback has come a long way. So, yeah, he's picking up the offense. Hey, we're starting to beat a few teams, Randy. March Stoops kind of game. Yes. Yeah, we play Vanderbilt style, guys. They play slow. We play slow. They want to just take their time. We want to take our time. We only lost 20-13 last year, guys, and they ran out the clock. We were trying to get the ball back, and Pavi was able to make a first down, and they won, but it was a close game. So bet the 9.5 because I already did. Randy, how you feeling? I like it. I like this Bowley kid. Yeah, you did. He's learning the offense, Randy. He's learning the playbook. It took him time. People just were not going to be patient, Randy. You know how it is. Everybody wants everybody to be fired, but once he's started, the offensive coordinator started working with him, figuring out what can this kid do in our offense. Well, now we're rolling. I mean, so yeah, he's playing well. Randy, if you have not seen this, I know we played Tennessee Tech, who had won the 20 in a row, and they were undefeated. But Cutter Bowley ran over a guy. Randy, if you've not seen the highlights of the Tennessee Tech game, I want you to just watch the real short highlights because Cutter Bowley is running to the goal line, and at the 5-yard line, he hits a guy so hard. And I mean, man, and he knocked the guy and dragged him into the end zone. And it was like, wow. I mean, where did that come from? So, yeah, that was a good highlight. Our quarterback knocking the crap out of a guy. So, yeah. Yes, he needs to protect himself. Yeah. I did see that. Yeah, I mean, that was fun, man. Yeah, I mean, look, Tennessee Tech, yeah, I knew we were going to beat them because their line was so little. Their defensive, offensive line, we outweighed them by so much. I know they won whatever in a row, but yeah, I knew that was going to happen because their their defensive line is 250 and our offensive line is 340. Yeah, that ain't going to work out too well. So it was a feel good win. We'll take it. Vanderbilt and Louisville, Randy. I think we can get Louisville. They're kind of imploding right now. Louisville's playing bad, and we're peaking. So maybe we can get that Louisville game. And Randy, listen, if we get that 6 win, Randy, and we go to a bowl, Mark Stoops should damn near get Coach of the Year because our own media worked against him. They didn't give him any money for players. It's just if he pulls this off and we go to a bowl, I swear that's one of the best coaching jobs I have seen in my 59 years of watching Kentucky football. For somebody to do that and those players not quit on him, that says a lot about Mark Stoops and Brad White and our football program. WKRP, we've had enough quarterbacks and baseball players with bad shoulders. Yeah. Bowley. Yeah. Well, we'll keep Bowley. Look, we'll pay him whatever. Okay. He's going to stay. And hopefully Mark Stoops will stay. And yeah, I think both of them will be hard fought games. Yeah. The Louisville is on the road, Randy. Both of them are on the road. Vanderbilt and Louisville. But Louisville's starting to, their quarterback badmouth the rest of the team, and their team's turning on the quarterback. And yeah, they just are kind of imploding right now. Now they'll get up for our game, but now these last 2 games are on the road. So man, we need to get one of them. Or hell, both. I mean, if we look, Pavi is they play Tennessee the next week. Maybe they're looking ahead, coming off of a bye week. Sometimes you don't play well, so we'll see. Kentucky kid, yeah, he's a Kentucky kid. Yeah, I think he sticks around. Randy, I thought Stoops putting him in. Go ahead and just take Calzada out and put him in. I thought that was a smart decision. So everything's working out, guys. I said we'd win 6, and we might win 6. So yeah, I knew it was going to be tough and it would take time. But yeah, I'm not going to stop doing football, Randy. It's just me and a couple maybe loyal BBN. There's about everybody does bad. I'm gonna keep doing football, Randy. I'm gonna keep flying the football flag, Randy. I don't know why. I figure what the hell. Nobody else wants to do it. I'll just do it. So, oh man, yeah, it's been a fun year. If we could pull that off, guys. I don't think they get rid of Mark Stoops, even if he loses the last 2, unless we really get blown out. And I don't see that happening. We got too many good young players. We just got to spend money, Randy, and we got to spend the money. We sure love basketball here. Yeah, so I don't know. Curtis, what about the star quarterback coming in? Yeah, I don't know. He's coming in, Politoski. You can redshirt him. Who got in? Stone Saunders didn't get in, but the other kid got in the Tennessee Tech game. We played a freshman. I think he completed a pass or 2. So, yeah, we had I forgot which other quarterback that was. I don't have the roster in front of me. But, yeah, the kid from Cincinnati who's got – man, that kid's got a heck of an arm. If he stays, I mean, look, we got plenty of quarterbacks. We can redshirt him. So, what do? They redshirt him. That's what they do. They redshirt him and they just give him a year. But yeah, he's a Panatas. Good. Man, that kid's got, for his size, he has a really strong arm. So, Randy, that's plenty of ground to cover in football. Yeah. Bowling to drive discussion by the end of the year. Yeah. I mean, if Mark Stoops pulls this off, guys, it's like coming back from the dead because they certainly had him dead and buried. They already had his funeral. They already had him buried, and I'm the only person, well, one of the only few people that said, hold on a second, wait a minute, we still got more games to play. Everybody, well, we're 3-9, we're not going to win a conference game. I was like, well, wait a minute, let's just see what happens here. So yeah, we did well. WKRP, I hope Georgia and the quarterback has the quarterback for next season. Yeah, you already got a quarterback, right, Randy? I forgot his name, or they were talking about it. I don't know if it was your channel. Georgia's, I think they already have a quarterback for next year. Curtis, he's been playing baseball, committed to both. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, ours, yes. Politoski? Yeah, he wants to play baseball. Let him play baseball. He can play whatever he wants as long as he plays quarterback. Quarterback, yes. But no, the SEC is not going to get any easier, guys. 9 games. I do not know how Texas A&M came back and won that game, guys. Oh, man, what's up, Wildcat Highlights? How many games do you think we win in basketball? I don't know, Wildcat Highlights. Man, I can't figure our team out. Look, I'm not as high on our team as some are. I don't think our defense is as good as we think it is. Let me see a couple more games and I'll let you know. But if we get beat tomorrow night, and I know you think, well, we're a 5-point favorite. I don't know. I don't know how many games we win right now. With I don't think Jalen Lowe comes back. I need to see a few more games. I don't think. Well, right now, if we don't get better, if Mark Pope doesn't coach this team, and we don't get better than we are right now, it's going to be a long year. We're going to lose. We'll lose. We'll be like we were last year. I mean, we'll lose 8 or 9 games. Randy, yeah, Stockton may choose to come back. I think he would. Yeah, I thought you had 2 other quarterbacks. Jared Curtis, yes, will be here in December. Okay, that's the guy I heard, Randy. We'll lose 10 plus Wildcat highlights. Well, if we don't do any better at Wildcat highlights, I don't know. Let's see how we do tomorrow night. It's going to be hard. Randy, Doc should be top tier quarterback. Oh, yeah. Georgia's going to get whoever they want. Yes, any future competitions, whoever the better quarterback is, yeah, that's who Kirby will go with. Ethan, what's up, brother? If we don't play our defense, yeah, Ethan, go back and watch my. You didn't watch my Michigan State Arkansas video breakdown of what they did to Arkansas. Arkansas was jacking up threes, and they were just going to the damn basket like Georgetown, and they just laid the wood to Arkansas. So yeah. Oh, dealing with Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Remember before 2012 was being laughed at in college football? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, people as old as me are remember how bad we were in football my whole lifetime. WKRP doesn't sound like there's a room for bully at Georgia. No, I mean, look, Georgia can get whoever they want. They don't need Cutter Boley. Look, Georgia's is like us in basketball. They're gonna be able to get who they want in football. Okay, who wouldn't go and play for Kirby Smart? I mean, come on, man. Especially if you're a defensive player. I mean, look, you're gonna go play for Georgia. Yes. Number 1 player. Yes. Yeah. So Georgia's going to have the problem we have in basketball. Who do you play? Not who do we get? Who do we play? Yeah, that's what we are in basketball right now. But no, guys, talking about our basketball team tomorrow night. We're going to find out the next couple games. I mean, we play North Carolina. We play Gonzaga. We play Indiana. We play St. John's. When we get to Christmas, you're going to find out how good of a coach is Mark Pope. Because there's got to be some changes on defense. If you play Garrison tomorrow night, I'm telling you right now, he's going to get hit right in the mouth. I would go right at him. So I play Moreno a little more tomorrow night. Randy, yeah, you said that. Who wins the job? Yeah, right. Whoever wins the job, Kirby Smart will play because that's how good of a coach he is. That's like we are in basketball, guys. But we have this. We don't have the problem we have in football. We got plenty of basketball players. Thank goodness. Stoops is our guy, says Dylan, until he's ready to hand it off to Brad White. Well, Brad White has pretty much said he doesn't want to be a head coach. I think I heard him say that. He likes being a coordinator. So let's hope we keep him. Who the hell would not? You don't think another team would want him? I mean, I would. I'm not saying maybe a Big Ten team or somebody, but yeah. No, I think he said I heard him say he doesn't want to be a head coach. Maybe he would if they offered him enough money, but no, I don't know. And if we lose Stoops, we lose him because he already said if Stoops go, I go. So yeah, there's your answer to why we should keep Mark Stoops right there. Excuse me. But anyway, guys, yeah, we got 2 basketball games and a football game. Diego Pavia, good. I mean, look, guys, he's going to roll out left and right. They're going to move that pocket left and right. Left and going to roll out. He is one of the best RPO quarterbacks, run pass option quarterback. There's nobody in college football right now better than he is. Okay, he knows where to run, when to hand the ball off, when to pass the ball. He's just really good. Maybe he'll have a bad game. Maybe we can just outscore their ass, huh? Maybe Cutter Boley just comes out there and lights it up. Maybe we can just, and they can't score if they're not on the field. So this is where your run game comes in, and this is where we need to win the turnovers, the time of possession, and whatever the 3 T's at the beginning of the season I said was turnovers, time of possession, and something else. Dylan, we gave Vandy a game last year. Yeah, it was only 2013. We were talking about that earlier. We only lost to them 2013, guys. because we play a similar style that they do. They don't, they're not trying to light it up. Now, sometimes they do light it up. But yeah, they're running a deliberately slow offense, just like we are. So look, it's playing. That's how we play, and that's how they play. So Dane Key gave them the game. Oh, I don't remember, but yeah, Dane Key. I hope he's having a good season at Nebraska, wherever he is. Yeah, him and Dan Barron Brown. Yeah, hope Barron Brown has fun with LSU. But no, yeah, Vanderbilt, Louisville. I like our chances in Louisville, but yeah, this one's going to be tough. Now, can we do it? Hell yeah, we can do it. We can do it. But yeah, bringing him down. Yeah, we can't miss tackles because that dude's slippery. That's the key right there. Tackling, turnover. Oh, it was tackling, turnovers, time of possession. Okay, the 3 T's to winning. I said this at the beginning of the year. Not the 3 keys. The 3 T's: tackling, turnovers, time of possession. Well, in this game right here, that's the thing. Those are 3 things that we need to win. If we let him, man, if we don't tackle him and let him, like last year, he ran out the clock whenever we were trying to get the ball back because he's just so slippery. So, but yes. All right, guys, we've been going an hour. What's on your mind? Michigan State. We played Loyola of Maryland on Friday. Okay. See, we've been beating all the scrub teams, but we're gonna start playing some good teams of basketball. We're gonna have to pick it up. I think Pope is probably trying to figure out his rotations right now. But yeah, tomorrow night we got to score in the 80s, guys. I mean, we need to get up. This can't be. We're not going to beat them 70-68. Okay, no, that's their game. Is to hold you under 80 and beat you in the set. Well, I think they beat Arkansas. I think it was in the 60s. So yeah, they want a low-scoring game tomorrow night. Michigan State does. Can't do that. I mean, and we can't stand up there and jack up threes because that's what Arkansas tried and that didn't work. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. WKRP early in the season, football games could have gone either way. Yes, yeah. With the Texas game, the Ole Miss game. Well, I think Ole Miss had us. But yeah, the Texas game could have went either way. Yeah, we could have 1 or 2 more wins, or we could have 1 or 2 more losses. I mean, but hey, we are where we are. I said we'd win 6 games. I'm sticking to 6. I don't know if we beat Vandy. And now when they get rid of Pavia, let's see how good they are next year. So they're not in our. Who's our 3 teams again? South Carolina, Florida, and Tennessee. Tennessee, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. Well, South Carolina and Florida are going to have new coaches. So there you go. And Tennessee is not getting rid of Josh Heupel because they're not that stupid. So yeah, let's see. Like I said, let's keep building for next year. Give Mark Stoops the money he needs. If you're in here, you've not seen my Mark Stoops video. I just put it on a couple hours ago of him in the press conference talking about NIL. Just go watch that video and see where we're at. They haven't made a decision on how much money they're going to spend on football yet, and they need to get off their ass and spend money on football. Okay, that's what they need to do. But I put up a little video of him talking about it, and then you'll see what was said. Yeah, it's very interesting that he has to ask for money, and I'm not going to say beg, but he has to remind them, hey, I need money to keep the players that we already have, and I need money for players out of the portal. So Mitch Barnhart and them need to work it out. Curtis, he's going to show people why he's the coach. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a Mark Stoops fan. I mean, look, if they want to get rid of him, whatever. But yeah, like I said in the video tonight, you can bring anybody in here you want. You're not going to spend the money on. You're not going to spend money on players. If we didn't spend money on basketball players, how good do you think we'd be? We wouldn't be that good. Okay, so it's all about the money. That's what athletics is about now, guys. And unfortunately, Sports Talk Jay made a good point. It's getting to the point where you will not be able to afford to take your family to a football game or a basketball game. That's where we're going with this. Okay, the fans always absorb the cost. These people that are paying these coaches this much money, it's because the fan bases demand it. And then you can't go watch a game when you got 2 kids and you'll spend $300 or $400 parking and going to the game. I mean, you're just pricing It's just going to be corporate. It's going to be like the NBA and the NFL. The only people that's going to be able to go afford the game is people with money and corporations who buy the seats and then give them to people. So yeah, it's a shame. I hope it doesn't get like that, but looks like it is. Yeah, see Lane Kiffin going to. If you're just getting in here, Lane Kiffin went to Baton Rouge today. I've never seen a coach do that. That's getting ready to go to the playoffs. That's unbelievable to me that he would do something like that. Randy Kirby had some great statements on money in football this week. Kirby Smart is so smart. Kirby Smart is so smart. That's like a limerick or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I heard some of what he said because he said it before. It's not that easy, guy. It's not that easy. So much money, so many people trying to get your players. You got call all your players in at the end of the year and try to make them happy. Then you got to go. Mark Stoops was saying you used to, after the last game, you would just get on a plane and go recruiting. But I can't do that because I got to stay behind and talk to every player and see if I can keep all of them. Then we can go to the portal. It's just a never-ending game of money. As I think as I said to Randy before, every football team in the SEC is a multi-million-dollar corporation. You have to have an entire staff of CEO, chief financial officer. You better have people that know money, budgets, players. There's 50 people plus people on every football staff because it's probably going to be more than that. One day it's going to be 100. So yeah, I posted the post game video earlier tonight. Well, I'm gonna go watch that. Everybody go to That Effing Dogs podcast. I want to go watch that, Randy, about Kirby Smart talking about just financially funding a team. I'm sure he said some really good things. Yes, I'm gonna go watch that, Randy. Thank you. WKRP, don't give air to people who want to fire Stoops. Well, that's most of our media wants to fire Stoops. They wanted to. They admit it. I mean, I'll give it up to at least Matt Jones admitted it that he was hoping that he would leave. But look, grass ain't always greener than another coach. I think this is good. Let's just win. Let's just win one of these last two games. Let's end the season. If we can go to a bowl and then build for next year. I haven't even looked at our schedule for next year. I don't even know I think we play Oklahoma. I don't even know who we play next year, except I know we play Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina. But 9 league games, guys, and Louisville. I don't know if Jeff Braun will leave now. Jeff Braun was a hot topic, but I don't know about now. And he's a good coach. I was kind of hoping he would leave, to be honest with you. WKRP, I think the new college system is better than collective bargaining. Yeah, once you get collective bargaining, then it's a union involved, and now you would get into all kinds of problems. So, look, it's just going to keep going up. Like Lane Kiffin's going to get whatever he wants. He'll get if he doesn't. He might have went to LSU just to. Maybe he is going to stay at Ole Miss. Maybe he's just leveraging it for more money. Maybe he's going to go to Florida. He's just leveraging it for more money. I don't know, but I'm glad we don't. We don't have to worry about that problem in football. We might have that problem in basketball, but okay. So, Curtis, we could have beat Ole Miss. We could have. I don't know. At the end there, Cutter Boley missed. Kendrick Law was standing there wide open, and he didn't see him. Early in the process with Cutter Boley, they ran down. They could have scored again. Ole Miss. I mean, we could have maybe tied the game up, but they would have had the ball again. So I don't know. Maybe we could have beat them. It's hard to beat a team like that 2 years in a row. Okay, they were ready for us. So recruit your players. Yes, that's WKRP. That's what it's about. You got to recruit your own players again. Because I'm telling you right now, there's going to be some. You don't think some of their defense players could go to another school and get more money? Sure they are. Yeah, sure they could. So we need to keep all our young guys. I think they like the coaches, guys. I think they like Brad White. I think they like Bush Hamden. I think they like Mark Stoops. I think that's obvious if you look at the young players. Nobody's quit. So that means a lot, and nobody talks about. They don't talk about that on KSR. I don't talk about that. Well, maybe they did. I can't say they don't because maybe I missed it. Well, their football writers don't talk about that, but they don't talk about that on a lot of Kentucky shows. So I don't listen to all of them. Big Blue Insider with Dick Gabriel. I do listen to Tom Leach coming home in the mornings. I like his radio show. it's not that. I think that people like the coaching staff. And Mike Hartline, working with Cutter Boley, has, he came down out of the office. I forgot what his position was. He was not affiliated with being a quarterback coach, but Mike Hartline working with him has really helped Bush Hampton out. So yeah, we're doing good. Recruit our players, get some other players in here, and let's go. But look, if you're thinking we're going to win 9 or 10 games every damn year, then look, just it's not going to happen. I don't know how many. I mean, Tennessee it lost 3 games. I mean, it's just not that easy every year. It's just not going to be. It's like the NFL now, guys. Teams, you see a team that one year the Rams are 4-12, the next year they win the Super Bowl. They're in the Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean that's the way it's going to be in college. You're going to have up and down, up and down. So in the SEC, I can't speak for Big Ten, ACC. I don't know enough about them, but I can speak for the SEC. Ain't nobody going to go in there and dominate every year. Texas A&M should probably lost that game. But yeah, going to be tough. All right, guys. Well, I enjoyed talking tonight. Michigan State, not going to be an easy game, guys. The agents, WKRP, agents can't BS the players. Pay them what they're worth. Right. Yeah. Players aren't stupid. They want money. And that's, playing time and money. Am I going to start? No. Well, then I'm going to leave. Mark Stoops talked about that in a press conference today. In fact, he quoted. If you're still on here, Mark Stoops quoted. That's where I heard it. He quoted Kirby Smart in his press conference. Okay, Randy. So that's how I heard what he said. I actually have that on my video. I just came to my head. The video I put out. The last thing Mark Stoops says is he's talking about Kirby Smart was talking about the money situation. Okay, I knew I heard that somewhere. So yeah, I mean, you got to pay them what they're worth, or they're gonna leave. I knew I heard that somewhere. This ain't a Final Four team. No, Curtis, it's not. We have a lot of deficiencies, and I don't know what he's going to do. If we're not going to play zone at all, oh man, it could be a long year. It's got to be smart if Mark Pope's quoting you. Well, actually, it was Mark Stoops quoting him. It was Mark Stoops. But no, tomorrow night's basketball game. Let's talk about that real quick. It ain't going to be easy, guys. I mean, we may win the game, but these dudes, I hope we're ready. Mark Pope should be ready for these guys. It's a simple offense. It's real simple. We're going to come and we're going to throw the ball into the post, and then we're going to knock you around. And yeah, we're going to shoot about 15, 23s, but that's all we need. It kind of reminds me of John Calipari in that Izzo doesn't want to shoot a bunch of threes. He just wants to take easy 2-point baskets. So yeah, Back to the Future tomorrow night. Let's hope we win that game. Then we got that game on Friday. I may or may not do that game, but I will do the Vanderbilt game. I will not be able to do Michigan State tomorrow night. I will put out a reaction video afterwards. Like I said, we're a 5-point favorite. We should win the game, but if we don't shoot the ball well and play defense, this is going to be Georgetown all over again because these guys are good. It's Tom Izzo, guys. Okay, how long has he been? He's the last guy to win a national championship in the Big Ten. The Big Ten has not won a national championship in basketball since 2001. That was Tom Izzo. So there you go. That's your stat for the night. All right, look, let's get ready for Vanderbilt. I'll probably come back on Wednesday. I may come on Wednesday night. I'll come on Wednesday or Friday night for the game. But let's see what happens. So I may come on. I'll tell you what. I'll come on Wednesday night. We'll talk about the Michigan State game, win or lose, and we'll see what's going on in football. And hey, anyway. Hey guys, look, have a good day tomorrow. Appreciate you coming in tonight. Hit the like button if you like what I'm doing. We're gonna keep going in football here. So we will do basketball, but we're gonna stay a football channel. So I decided that since everybody pissed me off from the KSR and all the other local Kentucky media, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay a football channel and do basketball on the side. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. Thanks. If you're watching this back, hey, thanks for watching it back. I appreciate all you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Have a good day tomorrow. Be nice to people. It's hard. Sometimes people suck. Try and be nice. Drive safe. Be careful out there. And, well, thank you, Wildcat Highlights. I appreciate everybody. I really do. I'll be a year old in March. This channel has been going pretty well. since we started in March. So not bad. But I will talk to you guys on Wednesday night. I probably set up a live. We'll talk about that Michigan State game, and we'll see what's going on with Vanderbilt and see if they're talking smack. I don't really care if they are. So look, hey, everybody have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you Wednesday. Go Cats.